I woke up very late this morning, looked on Facebook, and saw a news report that the power was going to be cut off between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Then my phone froze up and reloaded Facebook, and at the very top of my news feed was another news report from a different local reporter saying that the power was going to be cut off at 5 p.m. We are now hysterically trying to get ready for the power to be cut off at God knows what time, possibly even earlier than expected. As you can see, my boyfriend is trying to fix our generator right now. He's got tools everywhere, a big jug of gas, covered in cobwebs, and he is now going to try to fix the generator. I'm laughing because there's a giant leaf hanging off of your dreadlocks.
I'm gonna whip it the dark!
I am at Tractor Supply in Arcata, California, and there's a sign saying, "Sorry, we are out of generators," and 5-gallon gas cans right in front of the front door of the store. The lady in front of me is buying a bunch of flashlights and batteries, and in the time it took me to put this cat food in my cart, one of the employees answered like 5 phone calls. They were all people asking for generators, and she had to tell them all that they were sold out of generators here. Look at that. Cars are lining up to get gas from the gas stations. And there are more cars on the road than there normally are in Arcata.
How was Arcata today?
Crazy.
Why?
Everybody and their mothers were trying to get generators at the last minute.
Really?
I actually need a bag to put these cat foods in. I got short of breath after picking up a bag of cat food at Tractor Supply. The last time they shut our power off, I got sick from sleeping in my bedroom with no heat, and I have been basically sick ever since. I have never fully recovered from the cold. Every time I've started to recover, it's come back, and I've been starting to cough and wheeze quite easily. So when I bent down to lift up the bag of cat food, I went like and the employees had to load it into my car. So can you please get me the dolly so I can dolly the cat food and pine pellets? I got a 44-pound bag of cat food.
Wow.
Door's locked. Get a video of the impressive looking bag of cat food I got.
Huge. Okay. You're gonna dolly it in?
Yes. Get a close-up of it. My boyfriend is taking Eugene with him to buy some propane.
I'm using the last of my money. Did your dad send you some money yet?
Yes, he did. I have to go get it. Sorry, there was a can of cat food under the seat.
It's stinning.
That's dirty laundry too, just hand it to me. Leave the blankets, I need them to put underneath the window.
Underneath the window?
Yes. Believe it or not, we just recaulked the sink that I was going to recaulk
Hey, Daddy!
the last time our power got shut off, and we're about to install a window, which is the other thing that we were going to do the last time our power shut off.
Oh, underneath that window.
So after these projects got delayed for weeks, we were about to do them again, or in the process of doing them again, when we found out the power was going to be shut off.
Charge cell phones free? Whoa.
Some people must already have their power turned off.
Really?
We're going to Eureka, California to get some last-minute emergency supplies and the window that we were originally planning to buy today before this happened. We're coming into Eureka, California, and there is a lot of traffic. And Eugene was having a nosebleed in the back seat, and Evelyn was squirting milk from her bottle all over the car. What is this chain that you're getting for?
Thinking we need a couple foot of this, and then we need to grab a
Jane?
We are at Pearson's hardware store in Eureka, California.
Yeah.
We need to ask an employee to cut it.
Everyone's looking around for an employee.
Employee to cut us some chain.
I'm gonna find an employee while everyone gets strapped in. I am in the lighting section. They just announced that the store would be closing in 5 minutes. I tried to get an employee, and the guy screamed that he would get an employee and went running off. Look at these $89 picnic sets. We are now leaving Pearson's with a window, some chain, and a new pair of sunglasses for me. They turned off the lights at Pearson's, and Eugene was scared that the power was going off early.
The power went on. I need stretch.
My boyfriend is going to strap the window to the top of the car after he wraps it in a blanket.
I'm gonna whip it the dark. Hey.
We are almost ready to leave Pearson's. My boyfriend is attaching additional strings to hold the window more securely to the top of the car. I'm at the Bayshore Mall in Eureka, California, and I just bought this. It's a bottle of shampoo from the makeup store behind me. My boyfriend dropped me off in this part of the mall so he could go down to Walmart and start shopping and filling the cart with all the groceries we need from Walmart. Unfortunately, they turned him away at the door. They said they're closing Walmart for an hour while they switch over to backup generators. So we will not be shopping at Walmart. We don't have an hour to wait. We will have to do our shopping elsewhere, even if elsewhere is more expensive than Walmart. We are leaving the Bayshore Mall with Chinese food and fast food, but no groceries, other than my little bottle of shampoo. And people are charging their Teslas.
Mm-hmm. It was full of Teslas earlier. Every Tesla in Humboldt.
The plan is now that we're going to take this window back to my house, and I'm gonna have a deja vu experience of the worst kind. I will yet again be frantically shopping for groceries at the last minute, late at night, before the stores close, like I had to do the last time they shut off our power. And now at Grocery Outlet, and there's a sign that says out of ice. These are the items that I just bought. Some of them are from CVS and some are from Grocery Outlet. Take them out of the bag so people can see them. It's canned condensed milk, canned tuna, canned chicken, some disposable batteries in case we can't charge our batteries because none of our generators are working. As you can see, my boyfriend has brought my solar generator into the house.
It's not working.
It's not working, so we probably will not be able to use it. Corned beef.
I already got some corned beef, but nice.
I didn't know you already got corned beef. I got individual canned drinks in small bottles that don't need to be refrigerated. Canned condensed milk.
I didn't want to get this tuna because it's so much cheaper at Walmart.com. But Walmart.com won't deliver it.
Put it down. Canned tuna.
And Walmart was closed today. We tried to go to...
And that is the only instant coffee that I was able to find at any store.
Looks like the worst.
It's like Mexican instant coffee with cinnamon flavor in it.
Made with soy.
Yeah, this tomato sauce made with soy instead of meat. Anyway, these are my emergency food items, things that can be eaten quickly without having to be cooked, or that can be cooked quickly. I got the extra can opener because
paper plates.
2 of our 3 can openers have broken and the third one is about to break. So we will need a can opener to open all of this canned food. And I got the paper plates mainly to feed my cats, so I wouldn't have to wash cats' plates, but we could also use them. Got another set of gloves. Tomato sauce.
Oh man, this is what I was looking for the other day.
Corned beef hash.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about things that we could fry with our eggs. When I bought things like corned beef and corned beef hash.
I didn't get any bread.
I also bought cough drops. Yes, I didn't get bread. I bought cough drops. And instant mashed potatoes. I think these have corn syrup or something in them, but you guys can eat them. Anyway, I got a bunch of food. This is what I got with the money that my parents sent me for emergency supplies after the emergency supplies they ordered on Amazon were changed. The shipping date was changed, and it said they were going to be here on Monday or Tuesday, not tomorrow morning, before our power turns off. I have $8 left out of like approximately $140, although it ended up being a little bit less because I think my bank account was overdrawn by a few dollars. But I have $8 left to buy instant coffee tomorrow on my card before the power goes off and the stores close, so we don't get stuck drinking Cafe de Oya. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but it's like instant coffee with artificial cinnamon flavor. That's alright, but not my favorite coffee by far. The laundry soap is so we can wash as much of our laundry as possible before the power shuts off. Cleaning wipes are so I can clean things. We won't be able to vacuum while the power is off, so I'll be wiping surfaces that I normally might vacuum.
Yeah, it says that my thing has been shipped.
Shipped? What's been shipped?
My mashed potatoes and Evelyn's blocks.
Okay. So what's wrong with the generator?
Multiple things. Number one, I think a rat chewed a hole in one of the wires that go to the panels, and only one of the panels is like halfway working.
Oh no.
And I think the batteries are shot on everything in the system.
This is the generator I got when
it was like $2,500.
Humboldt County turned my power off because of my legal medical marijuana grow and illegally would not let me turn it back on for 2 years. Mm-hmm. We may be a little more prepared than most people, having camped out in my house without power for 2 years.
Yeah, but it's not working now.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
Everyone's okay, but very dirty. She is eating leftover Chinese food from the Chinese food I bought at the mall. And as you can see, she's getting it onto my bags of clean laundry. Oh, Evelyn, you're gonna need a bath. This is the elephant in the room right now. Actually, it's the elephant in my refrigerator. It's not elephant meat, it's actually beef. It's a giant piece of steak that I bought thinking that it would last us a week, that we now have to cook tonight and eat tonight and tomorrow. What happened to these sauce packets that I got from the Chinese restaurant?
The Chinese food leaks.
Oh no. Yuck. Anyway, my boyfriend is going to cook this beef tonight so it doesn't go bad when our power turns off. Anyway, this piece of beef was like $17, and when I bought it, I thought I got a really good bargain because I thought we would be able to eat it over the course of the next week. Luckily, we have cats that will eat any meat that we can't finish and pieces that fell off of the plate onto the counter. And I would like to both thank my parents for sending me the money to buy these emergency supplies and scold pg&e. I think that they should not only reimburse my mother for the money that she sent me for this stuff. My father actually sent the money, but it was my mother's money. She was at work for only half a day because after being up late last night, frantically trying to order most of these same items for me on Amazon and finding out that there was a problem with her order and the stuff wasn't going to get shipped to me in time, she apparently called Amazon on the phone, was on the phone with them for a few hours, and then called in sick to work for half a day. PG&E, you owe my mother $300 plus half a day of wages of whatever amount of money she makes at her job. You owe her the money she sent me for this stuff, the money she spent on Amazon trying to order me stuff that isn't going to get here in time, and the money she lost having to miss half a day of work due to frantically trying to help her daughter. I would like to take this opportunity to scold PG&E and also thank my parents, but mainly to scold PG&E. Because if the power turns back on in like 24 hours instead of 4 days like it did the last time, we're not even going to like use this stuff. I guess we'll save it for the next power outage because PG&E just announced that they were going to be turning off power to California every so often for the next decade or so. Hopefully before that time elapses, they stop being a corporation. I would also like to thank PG&E for my cough because I have been coughing since I slept in my house for 2 nights without heat and breathed in gas fumes. And because of the money we spent during the last power outage on emergency supplies, we still haven't been able to afford to fix our car.
We went to Hawaii
and
not worried about any of this.
We still can't roll down the back windows or turn on the air. I actually think Tippy looks better without a collar, but I put a collar onto her so people will be able to see her if she runs out in the road when the power is turned off to the entirety of Humboldt County. See, Tippy now has a ugly yellow reflective collar. Anyway, as I was saying last night, when my phone apparently cut out in the middle of recording a video, we have not been able to afford the part that we need to fix our car, which costs several $100s, and therefore we cannot turn any kind of airflow, including heat, air, or the defroster, as we cannot roll down the back windows. And in other news, late this morning when I woke up, after being up late last night, not only washing our laundry, but our friend's laundry, whose dryer broke and who was desperate to wash laundry before the power went out everywhere, including laundry mats. I woke up very late this morning, looked on Facebook, and saw a news report that the power was going to be cut off between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Then my phone froze up and reloaded Facebook, and at the very top of my news feed was another news report from a different local reporter saying that the power was going to be cut off at 5 p.m. We are now hysterically trying to get ready for the power to be cut off at God knows what time, possibly even earlier than expected. As you can see, my boyfriend is trying to fix our generator right now. He's got tools everywhere, a big jug of gas, covered in cobwebs, and he is now going to try to fix the generator. I'm laughing because there's a giant leaf hanging off of your dreadlocks.
I got it running, but I have to take it back apart and put some things on it because I forgot to put them on whenever I was putting it back together the last time.
Oh, wow.
I just put it together in the wrong order. We need more spark plugs.
My boyfriend has apparently fixed the generator, but
Why am I
apparently
doing this?
needs
I have
to
an impact wrench.
use his impact wrench so he can take it back apart and put it back together correctly. So we will be actually able to use it when all of Humboldt County loses power in just a few hours. I was trying to get a close-up of your shirt that said Humboldt when I took that video. So it is 2:10 p.m. and our power is supposed to officially turn off. Sorry, I feel like I have something in my eye. At 5 p.m. according to the most recent press release, and apparently we're going to be able to run the generator, which is good because I spent about an hour this morning trying to vacuum around my cat's litter boxes. What happened is the vacuum got clogged, it spewed cat litter like everywhere, and then I took it outside, and in the hot sun while pouring sweat, while wearing rubber gloves, I was like frantically trying to clean cat poop out of the hose and the track, so I would be able to finish vacuuming before the power cut off, so there wouldn't be like cat litter, dirty cat litter, spewed all over my floor for 4 days or more. Anyway, we are now taking a smoke break. Half of a smoke break.
We're also not going to be in darkness.
Yeah, we're not going to be in darkness.
Evan said he was going to come over, but he can't make it. He said he's busy baking something in the oven.
Is he trying to bake something in the oven before the power goes out and they can't use it?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh man, we should have gotten more propane because the RV has an oven we can bake stuff in.
Oh. Wow, yeah.
But we'd have to
move into the RV for a few days.
We'd have to clear out a lot of stuff. We need to get the motorhome up and going.
Yeah, then when there's suddenly a fire and we have to evacuate in the dark because the power is already off to prevent fires, we can just put all my cats in the motorhome and drive it out of here.
We can drive our home away.
It is 3:17 and laundry is washing and drying. And I would like to talk about something kind of embarrassing. My period. See, I use cloth menstrual pads that have to be immediately washed after they're used because they're soaked in blood. I am not only concerned with finding all of my cloth menstrual pads, but I'm also concerned that because I'm having my period right now quite heavily, that once these cloth menstrual pads get soaked in blood, I will not be able to wash them immediately, so they will become disgusting and either need to be stored somewhere until they can be washed, yuck, or thrown away, yuck, and a drain on my finances, which are at this point basically completely drained because they cost like $7 to $12 each. So if I use up like 10 of them, that would be $70 to $120 depending on what brand they were. Anyway, I'm very, very, very concerned with making sure that all of my laundry is clean, including my cloth menstrual pads. And if anyone is wondering, no, I probably can't just go to the store and buy some disposable menstrual pads. I'm allergic to something in them, possibly the perfume. So if I did that, I would be like jumping out of my skin because my crotch would be itching horribly, and I'd be like wanting to scratch my crotch all the time, which would be like horrible, basically. And if you're wondering what a cloth menstrual pad looks like, there are 2 different brands of them in the dryers. See, they have snaps. They snap around your underwear the way a disposable pad with wings would like fold around your underwear and stick on with glue. This is a big floppy one that's meant to be like an overnight one. It's double layered. This is a single layered one. There are 2 different brands. They're washable, reusable menstrual pads with peace signs and flowers on them. And they take a long time to dry because they're meant to absorb a lot of water. So they're not fully dry yet, so I'm going to have to start the dryer and run it for a few more minutes. There are a few more in my underwear and sock drawer. I don't know what brand this one is, but this one is made by a company called Party in My Pants. And it costs about $12 to $15. I think the overnight one might even be more. It might be like $17 anyway. They're cloth menstrual pads. Anyway, right now, my children are eating a lovely lunch consisting of Pop-Tarts